With Louis C.K. Louis, first of all, the DVD of Lucky Louie, your show, comes out January 30th.
That's right.
And I have to think this show probably was a profound experience for you. I thought it was a very funny show. Did it change your life doing this show?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, being on HBO was cool, and I got to go to the HBO Emmy party.
Which is, everyone says that's the coolest party to go to.
It's the greatest, yeah. And I didn't belong there. I didn't feel like I did. But there I was, and I went to the Sopranos table, because those people are unreal to me, you know?
Right.
And so I just sort of stood around, and...
You stood near the Sopranos table.
I just stood there.
You went from, you went from I went over to like, hi, everybody, Louis C.K., to amending your story to I stood around there.
I stood around the Sopranos, and Gandolfini was really nice. He said, like, I saw your show. I laughed.
Right.
Like, he said it like that, like he can't say anything directly, you know, that mobster thing. And do you think it was funny? I laughed. That's all I'm willing to say. But Paulie Walnuts came up to me.
Paulie Walnuts.
And he just goes, yell Lucky Louie. Like jabbed me in the chest like that.
Right.
Yell Lucky Louie. And I'm like, yeah. And he says, yeah, that show, let me tell you something. You got to hire some new writers, because that show's a piece of I was like... He said, you gotta fix it. You're gonna be committing Harry Carey within a year. That's so awful. He's like, I turned it on. I was like, oh, what is this? Like, he's just hated it. And I wrote the show too, so I did. But there's no way I'm gonna go, see here, Mr. Walnuts. You know,
how dare you,
no, and I was
Mr.
really
Walnuts.
honored that I got to meet that's meeting Paulie Walnuts.
Sure.
It would have been disappointing if he was like, I really enjoy your show. You know,
You met the real guy.
I met the actual
Did he start hitting you with a baseball bat at any point?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know, you're a very funny comic. I've watched, you know, your act a lot over the years, and you talk a lot, of course, about being married and being a, you know, dad. Do you miss anything about being single, the single life? Because, you know, you do a lot of material about, you know, you obviously love your kids and your wife, but
I do. But there's a lot of avoidance in being a dad. Like, I love to run errands. Like, the other day, I flushed all the toilet paper down the toilet so I could go get out of the house, you know, have something to do. We love errands. Dads love errands.
Yeah.
But anything. I'll go paper towels. I'll go to the paper towel factory in Nova Scotia and get them right now. But I don't miss being single, because I hated that.
You didn't like being single?
No, I wasn't good at it. I didn't know how to get with women. I had one beautiful
Maybe it's the way you phrased it.
Yeah, get with them.
I wish to get with you.
I wish to get with you.
If that's possible, contact my lawyer.
I wish to have you.
Yeah.
I was with one really hot woman once, and she got very drunk and slept with me. And the next morning, I remember her looking down at me, and she was so horrified. And she just looked at me like, ugh, like, I feel like she felt like she had raped herself with me somehow. And I saw her. Oh, God. I saw her questioning everything that led up to being with me. Yeah. And I realized, like, I am somebody's rock bottom moment. Like, I am the moment in someone's life where they looked at me and went, okay, I gotta stop all of this crap. I gotta reconcile with my dad. I gotta go back to school.
No more crystal meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that stops now.
Yeah.
Well, the HBO special Louis C.K. Shameless is going to air January 13th at 10 o'clock p.m. And the series Lucky Louie is going to be in stores January 30th. And thank you so much. You've always been a good friend to us. Louis C.K., always funny. Our thanks to Jared Miller for stopping by and throwing animals at me. Our thanks to Dule Hill for being here. Of course, you got your Max Weinberg. You got your Max Weinberg shaking over there. Stay tuned to The Last Call with Carson Daly, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
It's fading fast. It's really bad.
Okay. Oh, my God. I don't know.
Hey, I know you're a comedian. Maybe there's some truth to laughter being the best medicine if you got a joke or something.
Okay, sure. Okay, here's a joke. Yeah, I'm a comedian. You know, I had an uncle who had the same surgery as this guy. His was much worse because it was done by Dr. Phil.
All right, you killed him, Conan. You killed him.
God, that's awful.